Up YouTube, it's your girl Sunshine, and today I am currently sitting here on my 30-minute break. So of course I'm gonna keep this video short and straight to the point. First I would like to start by saying thank you to all of my subscribers. Your girl has reached 500, over 500 subscribers, and 2 weeks. I've been recording videos in 2 weeks, so I appreciate all the love, all the comments, all the feedback that you guys have been pouring on me. I really appreciate it. I love I'm enjoying the interaction. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I try to respond to every single comment. I don't know how this is going to be when I start, when I get more, if I get more subscribers and everything. But I try to, when I'm out here and I'm driving, it's really, once my day shuts down, it's pretty much nothing else to do. So you guys definitely keep me occupied with responding to your messages. So thank you, thank you. I really appreciate all of you guys' love. I just want to quickly do some shout outs. I would like to do a shout out to Trucker Brown. Thank you to Trucker Brown. You have helped me. I'm going to say this. I will credit I would say about 65% of my subscribers and everything to Trucker Brown, because he definitely immediately started helping me by showing me how to do the tags, and so just giving me lots of tips. And he definitely, thanks for the shout out, and all of the love. The second person, I really appreciate you, Trucker Brown. You are the man. And the second I would like to shout out is Tiffany Hannah. She just started YouTube, and she's a trainer out there, and she's an awesome individual. But shout out to Tiffany Hannah. I'm definitely gonna be subscribing, watching your videos, and she can sing her butt off, you guys. So hopefully we get to hear her voice in one of her videos. I also want to shout out to Ghost David Robinson. He also helped me with giving me advice. Like, at first you guys were going to hate me because I actually started off, I don't know if you noticed, in my first original videos I had the camera facing the other way, and the first thing he said was, "Girl, turn your camera sideways." And I'm like, bingo, thank you, saved my life. Who else? The last person I want to give a shout out to is your boy SoCal. I was just recently watching his videos, and I came across one of his videos. He was talking about owner ops and the startup process of your authority in the back office, and I'm like, yo man, this is dope. And I instantly started commenting like, dude, I gotta give you a shout out because he speaks the truth. So shout out to SoCal. And jumping into my week, now it's time for the rant. So thank you guys for, again, before I get to running my mouth about what's been going on with me and these past few days, thank you guys so much for subscribing and all of your love you guys, and thank you for all of the support. Now, these past few days with this Hurricane Irma and so many things, I just want to say that the load that I'm on right now, I am supposed to be doing my home time load, and I was going to be taking 7 days off so that I can I'm actually in the middle of moving right now, so it's a lot going on. But before I jump to that, I was driving. I don't know if I told you this already or if I cut it out the video or whatever, but I was driving one time. I was going 65 miles an hour in pitch black, and then all the Amish people just jumped out and out of nowhere on some horses, and they were holding lanterns, and I'm like, what the heck? Because I was going steady, and I'm like, what the heck? They just jump out onto the road, and bam, a whole family holding lanterns moving at like 9 o'clock at night. So that's where the start of my craziness started taking place. And then I was driving through Pennsylvania, and I ran through the Allegheny Mountain, and I was doing, you got to go like 45 through that mountain. And oh my goodness, I don't know if you guys saw this, but this really scared the crap out of me. When you go through the Allegheny Mountain, I saw a swift truck crash down there. It's down there just completely pancake. So I didn't see the cones to show that, you know, they had already handled the situation and it was an old incident. So I immediately turned on my flashers and pulled my truck over, and I ran through, and it was so much stuff going through my mind. I was like, oh my goodness, please don't tell me I have to, you know, witness this, or, you know, what the heck, you know, it just completely just threw me off. So that was a really emotional moment for me, because I just stood there. I was actually late to my load because I was just standing there looking at the truck like, what happened, driver, you know? And I was really, to be honest with you guys, I was like bawling tears. Like, I was looking at that truck and I was bawling tears, like, oh my goodness, it just completely threw me off. And then, so this morning when I got up, you know, I just instantly started praising God and thanking him for all of his strength and for comforting me and protecting me while I'm out here on a road, you know, and going through these things. But the main thing that I want to talk about on this video is about the Hurricane Irma situation and how it has impacted me, you know, before it has not taken place yet, but it's already impacting me, you know, as a truck driver. And to jump straight to it, this is what's going on. So I'm supposed to be on my home time, on my load going home, and I'm in the middle of moving. So I pretty much put my stuff into storage, and this was the week I took off 7 days. I was supposed to transition, you know, move into my apartment and get ready to take off my next time to actually move my stuff. But now that this Hurricane Irma situation is getting ready to take place, I know you guys witnessed, I am young, and pretty much when I'm out here, I know I don't have any kids, so it seems like I'm just taking care of, you know, myself. But that's not the case, because the point that I want, or the topic that I want to talk about is sometimes family members, me being you know, just to myself and not having any kids, or you would think that all I would have to do is just take care of me and worry about myself and everything. But when situations occur like this, like emergency situations occur with Hurricane Irma, you know, family has pretty much what I'm trying to say is, by them, you may have other family members, and I know you guys know what I'm talking about, because to keep it simple, a lot of times family members rely on their trucker family members in times of need. They look at some people look at truckers like, oh, you guys have money, you got money, and you got plenty of money, so they like to borrow and ask, you know, constantly. So I'm constantly lending, and so much, to keep it simple. And now I was supposed to be in the middle of my move, you know, to my new place, you know, and I'm actually moving from one state to another. So now that this hurricane situation has taken place, I have a family of 7 that is currently in Florida right now. And this whole time I had to pull over, because this whole morning I've been talking to different family members. They've been calling me and saying like, hey, you know, what's the deal? You know, I talked to my sister her 5 kids, and my grandmother. And I talked to her, and I'm like, what's the plan? Are you guys okay? What are you guys gonna do? This is serious. You got to get out of there. And of course, they didn't have any money. So instantly, that completely jeopardizes everything that I have. Now, it's not just me moving and transitioning from my apartment or whatever. It's just the fact that when I'm out here, I make plans according to myself, like taking care of myself. I budget, and I make, like, I'm getting ready to, I've done so much stuff recently. So this whole hurricane situation has thrown me off guard. I'm paying towards, my cruise. I just paid for some dental stuff that was really expensive. I just paid up my freaking insurance, auto insurance, for the rest of the year. And all you guys are like, yeah, but this is where I'm getting to. Sometimes family members drivers are out here, and we already have to deal with the craziness going on that's on the road, and all the day-to-day, stress. But family members can really stress you out when you're out here, and they can really put you through some stuff. Even though you're prepared, you may be prepared, as in have your emergency fund stored away for yourself or whatever. They may not, I can't say by them not having their priorities or having a safety emergency route or funds put to the side just in case something happens, it causes other situations to, it impacts everybody's life. So that's pretty much what I'm going through right now. I spoke to other family members, and pretty much I'm like, they don't have the funds. So, what's gonna take place? And everybody's looking at me like, you're the trucker, you lay down, and you don't have any kids, so you just pay for everything. So that's pretty much what I'm going through right now. I'm getting ready to head towards drop off this load tomorrow, and instead of me spending my 7 days off, which I was going to pick up the keys to my new apartment and go look at some furniture stores, as well as my boyfriend's birthday was this week, and we were supposed to go some places and do all that, and just hang out. Now I have to I'm working on an emergency evacuation for my sister, her 5 kids, and my grandmother. So that's just pretty much the update that I wanted to tell you guys. I don't know how these next few days, what's going to take place. The Greyhound systems I've never been in a hurricane before, so I'm definitely concerned and worried about what's going to take place. But I just wanted to check in with you guys and say, thank you for all of your support. And you guys, we have to have better, system set up for ourselves. And when I say we, I'm really talking about black people. Just to keep it real, we have to, and it's not only a black thing or whatever, I'm just saying it because I'm black or whatever, but we have to have better systems set up for ourselves. I don't have kids, so I plan for me. But if you have kids, or if you have a family, you have to have some emergency funds. No matter what, you have to, I don't know, whatever you have to do to get that, you need to get yourself, start saving and managing your budget. Don't live above your means. I don't know what to put it, but you got to get your priorities together, because when things like this happen, emergency situations, it impacts everybody. Now, people have to open up their doors and take, a family of 7 in. People aren't ready for that. But when it's your family, you love them, and you will do whatever you have to do to get them into safety, because this hurricane, is supposed to be a Category 5, which, to be honest with you guys, I don't even know what that means. I've never been into a hurricane before, And all I know is the winds are supposed to be, they said something about 185 miles an hour, which all of that really, all I know is it means that people will lose their lives. So now I'm pretty much planning an emergency evacuation for my family, and that's pretty much how my week is gonna go. I'll probably update you guys on the status of that situation. But in closing, be safe out there. If you have family that's in Florida, definitely get them out of there. And even if it takes you, sacrificing some things in your life to get them to safety, then you need to do that. And you also we need to be praying. I'm constantly, praying, and praising God, because he gave us an opportunity to and I'm also thankful he gave us an opportunity to get them out of the situation. But I'm also thanking God for allowing me to be in position to help them or help others, to help them, because this is a problem that a lot of people have that they don't address. You guys have to do better at planning saving funds and putting funds aside for emergency situations. My truck is a mess. Oh Lord, I can't even begin to tell y'all. I was washing my clothes the other day and I put my blanket in the dryer, and the freaking dryer burnt up my blanket. So it's just so much stuff going on right now. I'm super emotional. That's why I haven't been updating no videos. So I'm just going to spend these last few days just focusing on my family and getting them to safety, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. Deuces. Thank you again for all of the subscribers. I appreciate all of the support. You guys be safe out there, and don't forget to pray and praise God, in the moments. Deuces.